6 a.m. stinger means it's time to read more stuff. What is this? A Blade Weapons magazine. That sounds interesting. All right, why not? Give me some more skill in bladed weapons, because I like to cut zombies. Another wrench schematic, toolsmithing, etc., etc. Yeah, I suspect there's going to be a fair amount of reading here, but there are just so many interesting things that it's kind of like, I had no idea there was mushroom bear stew in the game. Or, you know, that there is now. So I'm just... On the one hand, I get it. This is kind of bonkers, just reading so many things one point after another. Or, you know, one turn after another. But at the same time, there's so many just interesting new additions to the game that I'm really kind of enjoying just seeing what all has been added to the game. I mean, I can't even... There we go. There's the eco one. I can't even begin to even guess at what all we're going to find in here. It's kind of crazy. Technically, my game is still catching up from the last one because, yep, I'm recording this one right after the other. Kind of have to in this instance. Wow, I'll turn my light off. That's a little better. What are you? Beretta shotgun schematic. I want to play with that. Not the schematic, I mean the shotgun. Holy cow, I want to play with that. That looks like my new favorite thing in the game, potentially. Maybe the Desert Eagle as well. Assuming we're going to be able to find one. I'm thinking we're going to find some of this stuff eventually, but it's just going to take a little while. Look at that medium armor. I don't remember there being a medium armor in the standard game. It was just light and heavy, if I'm not mistaken. So, you know, there's a lot of new stuff in here. Claw hammer schematic. All right, that's cool. That's one of my favorite weapons in the game. And I know it's not really a weapon, but it's one of my favorite non-weapon weapons in the game. I just find it hilarious to use. I don't know why, I just kind of do. Something funny about hitting zombies with a hammer. We're going to leave that box until the end here, because I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to drop and what I'm going to keep. Potentially based upon what's in there. I might need to make a little storage... No. I was gonna say I might need to make a little storage box just to put all the extra stuff in, but nope, we have a bunch of shelves, so that's storage right there. Oh, I see another new weapon right there. A Remington 8. Oh, that sounds fun, too. Remington 8. Sorry, I'm listening. I'm hearing stuff going on outside, I think. So far, so good. So far, so good. None of the zombies have come in yet, which is probably a good thing. Oh, speaking of clawhammer, there was one on that picture there. Which, you know, from a standpoint of safety is a good thing, but it does make things potentially a little boring. Ooh, flannel pants. Look at that. KG none. I think that might have a slight error in the XML. I'm just going to go ahead and guess. Because that didn't look right. Bandana. All right, there we go. All this Kevlar armor just sounds really good. I mean, it should be fairly scratch resistant, I would think. Not to mention, you know, pretty decent against gunshots. So that might end up being a necessity with all the bandits around. Ran into one of those in the last one. Was not particularly dangerous since he never did attack. He just yelled profanities at me. Which, you know, whatever. I can deal with that. That's not the end of the world. I ended up dropping all my plant fibers, didn't I? I was going to craft up a bedroll so we can move things along a little bit, but a little too late for that. All right, let's see what's in here. Oh, look at that. Got ourselves a functional AK-47 and a whole 30 rounds to use it. Oh, we need to collect some more ammunition. That's what's going on now. I guess we need to get out of here. I did kind of reinforce that window, didn't I? Let me chop both of those out of the way so I don't cut myself on the glass. Where do we go next? I'm kind of at a loss here. Take the die. I kind of just want to take a moment. Actually, maybe this is not a bad spot to take a moment. So we have one painkiller, a bunch of eggs I can't do anything with because I need a cooking pot, a scrap iron axe. I like the look of that a lot, actually. The scrap iron shovel, I like that a lot, too. That looks really nice. I like the look of that. Zinc powder. Here, let's just go ahead and reorganize all this stuff. I know I do have a couple of murky waters. We have some peas. Let's go ahead and eat the can of peas. And then I think what I'll do is I'll go ahead and eat the soup. And we'll eat one more. That's going to refill some water too. That's kind of 8-7. We can go ahead and eat the last one. And I'm actually going to leave for the moment those empty cans around. I think that might have been a person over there. Oh. I don't know if that's a friendly person. Did you see them? They look like they're carrying a minigun or something. Shotgun. I don't know that they're friendly. Let's wear those. Those are probably better than what we're wearing. Let's go find out. I mean, what's the worst that happens? This guy shoots me, and I'm one-shotted, and series over. Or, I guess, probably more correctly, needs to be restarted. I wish there was a way to tell friendly versus unfriendly, like, I don't know. Oh, that one's not friendly. That one is not friendly. Are you shooting at me now, too? Oh, you are. Ow, 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 ow. Well, if that's the case, then let me get rid of you. And get rid of you. And, go gadget AK-47. Oh, man. I guess I need to use those painkillers. We're going to take that pistol. That's probably going to be needed, too. Sure, let's go ahead and use that. Man, I just kind of feel like at this point, I just need to shoot everyone I see. That's kind of the safe way to go about it, I think. Just shoot everyone I see. Because, you know, otherwise, they're going to kill me. Oh, man. This is something else. Holy cow. This is something else. Alright, my health is coming back up here, so that's not too bad. Not looking too bad. Drink some more water here. Oh. Probably need to rest at some point, but I think technically resting is broken, so as long as I don't die, I think technically I don't need to rest just the way it currently works. I don't know where that's coming from. Sounds like it's getting closer. Maybe? There's a hardware store. I see a person. Nope, that's a zombie. That's definitely a zombie. Hardware store over there with a zombie. Guess I should be stealthy a little bit here. Man, these new buildings are great. I like these a lot. Like this one, I don't believe is a standard one. You're a rabbit? Okay, we're gonna leave the rabbit. We don't need to mess with the rabbit. It's fine. Man, I could really use some more ammo for my AK. I ended up pretty much unloading everything on those two bandits. That was not my intention, but I panicked a little. I won't lie. I panicked a little. Now let's go ahead and get rid of this stuff. That's going to take a while, isn't it? Cannot go through. I was maybe hoping that they decided to make it so you can go through one box distances, or one box heights, rather. Nope. Not the case. Still catching up on everything. Nothing in there. All right. There's a supply box behind, so check what that one is. That's an ammo. 9mm. I do want the 9, because we can use that. 32. Ah, man, I know. That stuff's all just going to fly away. It's all right. It's going to have to. Although, I should probably... you know what? Here, let's do this. I can't... here, let's take those shotgun shells. I do like me a shotgun, and I'm kind of planning on having one again, so, you know. Let's try and be ready for that. Come on. Oh, man. I wouldn't mind taking one of those anvils. That would help us out with the forge. I'm just going to have to drop that zinc powder, I think. There's a shotgun. Told you I was planning on having a shotgun, even if it's a crappy sawed-off. That might not be a bad thing to have. Let's drop the lead. We don't need that. It's funny, I'm just now realizing half the things I'm carrying, like, oh, can get rid of that. Don't need lead. Don't need that one zinc. Black cowboy hat. We should probably consider making iron penny. Let's scrap those. Should probably consider at some point making a blunderbuss. So there's only a straight blunderbuss in this game. Blunderbuss ammo. Okay, well, this mod does not add the blunderbuss with its crazy shredder ammo, because that stuff was a lot of fun. Made the blunderbuss really kind of overpowered, honestly, but a lot of fun. And that was the thing. I enjoyed how fun it was. It made it actually fun. And that's kind of a big deal, I think. I'm going to need to repair my axe here, I think. Just go and repair you. See, I don't know. I guess, okay, that does say that it... Here, let's repair that guy just to see what happens. Let's see what we get for it. Wow, 8 forged steel. That's not too bad. That's probably going to be more... Yeah, that's quite a bit more. Can I make a scrap iron axe at this point? Hello. That's not at all what I typed. Let's try that again. Scrap iron axe. I don't have plant fibers for it, but if that's all I need, then we might just want to start switching to that. I need to get some plant fibers anyway. I need to go collect a bunch of them, so it's not a big deal. I don't know what to do with a bunch of forged steel. Nitrate powder, lump of coal. I don't even remember collecting half of this stuff. Let's leave that for the moment, because this one's going to have food in it. You have leather on you. Meanwhile, my skill points are still just ratcheting upward. Ever higher. Lyman ever higher. Let's sort this junk again. 2 shotguns. Oh, that's right. I do have 2 shotguns, don't I? I forgot about finding that one. We can take the ammo out of that one. I don't have a standard shotgun schematic. Is that so? Huh. How is that even possible with all those things I was opening? Oh, I have another wooden club, so let's go ahead and scrap you. I'll take that food. I'm not going to worry about the coffee beans. Those don't really matter, honestly. They really don't. It's all good. I'm just wondering here, what is my scavenging level? So does that mean that I have enough to take, assuming it's even in here? Is there a Quality Joe? There sure is. But I need 20, so not enough. All right. That was kind of my fear there. Ooh, an advanced splint. Prevent you from respraining your leg. That actually sounds really awesome. Vitamin C. Some wellness, some health. We'll just go ahead and take that straight up. I saw my wellness go up, so that's good. Apple tree seed. Oh, I would really like to... I never got to play with an apple tree in Valmod, which is kind of funny to say, but I never did. I don't know if it's worth holding all this tungsten stuff. I have no clue. I mean, I'll just scrap both of those and see what we end up getting. Oh, I didn't realize I had 2 regular vitamins. Here, let's use those. That'll free up another inventory slot. Okay, how am I doing on that scrapping? That takes a long time. Oh, those... Hey, come back. Those pennies, man. Apparently you get a lot for those pennies. I didn't realize those pennies are made out of gigantinum or something. I don't know. Those are huge pennies. Must be like gigantic waffle-sized pennies or something. Let's go ahead and scrap that. We're still okay on food and water for the time being, but man, I could really use a cooking pot if the game would like to give me one. No? I can't make one without a forge. So I'm kind of out of luck here. I think we ended up having that spot, so that'll work just fine. Let's go ahead and... Am I leaving anything else behind? Setting the trap. Ooh, make a rabbit trap. I like the sound of that. I guess what I should probably do, since we are looking at... I don't know. I guess we'll put that one down there for now. Actually, I don't like the order of things. Here, let's move you. Torch, you can go away. I don't need that torch anymore. That is not useful. And maybe we'll put the pistol down there, because I do have some ammo for that one at least. Oh, man. This is, ooh. Another supply box. These things are everywhere. Have you noticed that? They're just kind of everywhere. Which is kind of fun, but, another random bandit. I guess all the bandits have face paint or something. I don't know. You're not shooting at me. Someone else is. Maybe. Well, I am hunted. That is interesting. It's probably that guy over there. Maybe? I don't know. Once again, I hear someone firing an AK or something. Is it all the way over there? Nope, that's another zombie too. I just don't know what's going on here. I didn't mean to do that. Here. Hit him with the club. We can replace the club. We can make many more clubs. In fact, I should probably... Hey, that was a good swing there. I'm going to go ahead and give you credit for that one. That was a nice swing. I should probably make an iron club at this point. We've already looked in... What were you? You were a lead penny. Okay, so... Let's see what other sorts of clubs I can make. Spiked club, iron reinforced club. I cannot make one, so let's make a new wooden club, apparently. Wow, look at that. 165. That's crazy. I should make a new bow. Those skills got absolutely pumped by way of the bookstore. That's nuts. That is really nuts. In fact, it's kind of a waste to even be using this bow right now, because it's going to do so little damage, but it's okay. It knocked him out. Maybe 3, 4. Alright, gotta be careful. They do have quite the range when they stand up. Sure, I'll just go ahead and eat it. It's not very good food, and I know it's gonna lower my wellness, but yeah, what can you do? Let's go back to favorited stuff. I don't have any plant fibers. That's right. I said I needed to collect some plant fibers, didn't I? So here, let's go ahead and collect some of these guys. That should be 10 of them. That's enough to make a new bow. Yeah, I know. I need to get rid of the bow. Click on that one. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go back and reload you. You're going to do a lot more damage, except you don't do any damage if you don't hit. That's kind of a problem here. That is kind of a requirement of this little game. Got to actually hit them when you shoot at them. Otherwise, it doesn't do much. So I have learned. All right. Much better, I think. I think it took 4 before to knock him down. I don't know. Whatever. Just club him down a little bit. There we go. Try and save some arrows. Not too shabby. I do want to get over to that box. Decisions. I guess I can just scrap that for right now. I can always find more later. It's not the end of the world. And then I think what I would like to do, since I was saying I also wanted to grab some of these guys, is make a new scrap iron axe. We'll go ahead and give that a whirl and see what that looks like. We got quite a bit of tungsten there. That's kind of cool. Maybe I should make a new shovel. I'm not sure I have a whole lot of use for a shovel. Although a scrap iron pickaxe would be nice if I can make one of those. Does not look like it. All right, well, what about if I just... come on. Play nicely here. What about if I do pick? Could do iron, steel, tungsten, and diamond tipped, but I cannot do... All right, well, so noted. We're going to go ahead and scrap you. We're just going to keep this guy handy. Actually, just out of curiosity, entity damage 19.3, 20.16, so technically my club is still a better weapon. That's fine. It's useful to find that sort of stuff out. It does look like it's still using the stone axe graphic, but, you know, there are still some limitations with the game. I get that. In terms of modding. Ooh, a silencer. What can I use that on? Probably put that on a pistol, right? Can I don't know how that works. I guess... Oh, okay, you just choose what you want and you start from there. So, it's a little different from the way Valmod does it. That's good to know. I had heard someone shooting earlier. I don't see who that is. I checked you already. Well, I think we need to go ahead and call that an episode. We're getting to the point where we're starting to go long, and I'm going to have stuff that is going to take a while to get through, like this tool store for one, and then maybe Joey's used cars, because there might be some good stuff over there. And man, there's just... Look at that. There's a little pyramid going on over there. This is craziness. There's just so many new buildings to check out thanks to the compo pack. Anyway, we'll catch up on the next one, so I'll see you on that one. Till then, thanks for watching. See you later.